The other side which pulled back a 2-goal deficit in the last 20 minutes to earn this replay, a side capable of extraordinary highs and lows. They were the last side to beat Liverpool, for instance. They're without Mick Shannon, who's cup-tied, so they'll be looking for inspiration from their most experienced player, Martin O'Neill. It was exactly a year ago tonight that he rejoined the club, and they shot from 12th place in the second division into the promotion frame. But Coventry haven't lost in 1983 yet, and their first division form is more consistent than Norwich City's. Ian Butterworth and Steve Jacobs are back after injury. Jerry Francis, though, damaged a wrist on Saturday. It's probably broken, so he's had to pull out. But Danny Thomas has thrown off the flu enough to play tonight in a side with an average age of only 22. The referee, who also controlled the game at Highfield Road on Saturday, Brian Hill from Kettering. It's Coventry in the blue and white strip to kick off, and it's Steve Whitten battling in there. Free kick quickly given, though. The reward of another home tie for the winner, and tonight's gate increased by the dangling of the carrot of a local derby for Norwich in the next round if they win. The pitch firm, thankfully much less wind than last night. Gillespie hooked away by Roberts. The Norwich City players wearing armbands because a former director, Mr. Fish, recently died. Jorge Herrade heading it away. Barham coming back, and he's fouled by Thompson. Barham, who scored that very late equaliser in the first game. Thompson also got a goal. Up goes Birchin, and in goes Dean. There's a bit of a problem there for Thomas. O'Neill hooks it back in. There's Les Seeley, and the whistle's gone again for a bit more pushing. Danny Thomas was in a bit of trouble when that bobbled over his head. Here's Les Seeley then. Jorge Herrade trying to get it away, and Thompson going again. Jacobs, who's come into midfield in place of Francis. Whitten trying to get it forward to Thompson. Appeals for a corner from the Coventry players, but it's a goal kick. One of half a dozen players who are 6 foot and over in this Coventry side. Well, one there by Whitten, the tall fella. Whitten there. Thomas on his right, but Whitten doing well on his own. And there's Haitley. It's a great header! Wonderful header from Mark Haitley. Well, that was the real Haitley mould there. Slightly off balance, but my word, Woods was right off balance. What a lovely flick here, though, from Jacobs. Turn, nobody marking him, and a powerful header from some way out. And the goalkeeper totally wrong-footed, and that's beautifully directed. 1-0. Well won by Jacobs. There goes Butterworth, and a couple of inches taller than most of the midfield players in the Norwich side. Well won by Minden, though. O'Neill is on his own on the left there. Takes a tumble and a free kick. Well, Martin O'Neill is a past master at running into a pack of players and getting out of trouble, but that was a fair old collision. That's a head and arm injury. Dyson forward. Watson, good interception. Into space for Dean to chase. It's a good ball, but Gillespie's with him. Mendham's gone into the middle. O'Neill is here. Down he goes. Bad clearance. Nicely done by Herrada to Barham. O'Neill is in more pain now. Barham whacks one over. Van Wyk, here's Dean. Birchin. Blocked by Dyson, appeals for handball. Well, he still hadn't recovered from the earlier fall when he tries to drive again into the packed area, which he's so good at. And blame if he doesn't fall and hurt the same arm there. Substitution then for Norwich. Paul Haylock, a fullback, is on. The midfield player and their captain, Martin O'Neill, is off. Obviously some reorganisation required here. Greg Downs now playing in midfield with Warford playing at left back. Up goes Watson with Thompson. Thompson and Mendham. And it's a free kick to Coventry. Oh, gracious me, Mendham pushed the referee there. That was daft. And Mendham walks away, but there's punishment to follow. And he could well go here. Well, he's booked. But it could have been worse. And the frustration is no real excuse. Gillespie to Dyson. Mendham doing well there, though. Oh, it's a tricky one. It really wobbled. What a tremendous shot. Well, he's not a player who scored this season, but he was extraordinarily near to it there. That wobbled all over the place as Gillespie hit it. That was after the deflection, and it really beat Woods all ends up. Haylock down the wing. Dean might have a chance. Barham. Dean got the swing at it first, and they're certainly looking much better now. And in all these movements in the last 2 or 3 minutes, Harida has played a big part. It's good control there by Dean. Barham comes in and looks as if he's going to pinch it from him, but Dean's in there first, and just past the post. There's the whistle for the end of the first half, which had a brilliant start when Mark Hadley headed in that 3rd-minute goal. Another blow for Norwich City after that was the loss of their captain, Martin O'Neill, with an arm injury. But they've finished powerfully in this first half, and it's still in the balance. Half-time is Norwich City 0, Coventry City 1. Norwich City get the second half away. They're 1 goal down. Coventry can feel well pleased with their first 45 minutes. Hadley's goal, Gillespie hit the bar, some useful counter-attacks and some good defensive work. Norwich City's problem now is to get some decent service to their front men. Mick Maguire, their captain, is not on the field because he's injured, and nor is Martin O'Neill, who, the news is, has gone to hospital for an X-ray on an arm which is believed to be broken in the region of the elbow. Barham's doing well here. Haylock battling well with Mendham. Mendham getting in there hard. What a tackle that was. And that's a free kick. And Mendham is down. And that's a booking for Harry Roberts. Anxious looks for Ken Brown in the dark overcoat in the middle there. Can ill afford to lose anyone else. Mel Machin, the assistant coach, is already injured. Thomas got in high there. Mendham has recovered well. Barham gets one over well. Harida! And biting! It's a goal! And Harida was in the middle of it again. But all the cheers, the plaudits are for the man who nipped in when Seeley couldn't hold it. Well, should he have got hold of this one? But Mendham so quickly recovered from that injury, which looked like putting him out. Feeds Barham well. It's a good cross. It's a blooming good header, though. Should Seeley have held this one? It's an awkward one. It bounces away from him. And it's in. Here's Thompson. Forward for Butterworth. Walford. Neatly done. Birchin with Thomas. Dyson covering. Well up by Whitten. And Thompson came underneath. And Thompson fouls Harida badly. And he went straight in at him. He's chasing the ball well enough, but after the ball has gone, he carries on chasing. And there's a push there by Danny Thomas. Free kick to Norwich. The rider is pushed up over the far side for Walford's kick. And Watson is in there too. Dean is on this side. In comes Harida. And Sinby almost handball there by Dave Watson. But that was a half chance. And a good header from Harida to get it across the box. Harida gets up there well. And now there's a problem for the goalkeeper as Watson comes in. But a nice touch by Leslie, he gets it away. Thomas in the closing seconds now. It's Hunt against Haylock. It's a good cross. Hately battles in there. Harida gets in there. Butterworth too. But off it goes. And 90 minutes is up on our clock. Well, you wouldn't really call it a chance of Butterworth, but looked good for Coventry when Hunt got down that left-hand side. A slight pause while Hately gets a bit of treatment to a battered head. And there's the whistle for the end of the second half. Keith Birchin's goal at the beginning of the second half certainly put a lot of fight and drive into Norwich City, but it's 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes. Now it's extra time. Well, this has been some fight back by Norwich City. So where we go, 15 minutes each way. Danny Thomas for Coventry. A rider. Question now of stamina and concentration as much as anything else. Thomas. Up goes Hately. There's Woods. Problems there as Haylock got in the way, and well cut up by Haylock. They can get forward now. Dean on the right. Birchin getting into the area. Rockelau. Appeals for handball from a few thousand on this side. Some good clearances there, though, by Coventry. But a wonderful break by Norwich City, inspired by Haylock's interception. Van Wyk with a kick. Watson on the near post. One by Thompson, away by Jacobs. Partly away now. And with the help of his elbow, he gets that one away. Thompson, in goes Downs. Oh, Thompson's in trouble. And I'm afraid he's got to go. He's off. Well, 50-50 ball again. Downs gets in there first. It was a physical challenge. There have been worse in this game, but I'm afraid he's off. Birchin chasing. Gillespie gets it up and away. Walford, and that's out. Well, there'll probably be an increasing number of errors in this period and the next period. Watson. Oh, and Barham might get in on this one. Barham's there. It's a goal. What a brave bit of play by the smallest player on the field. Well, is this an own goal or is it Barham's? Roberts puts it over the head of the goalkeeper, and that's an own goal.